Welcome, everyone, to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast. I'm Andrew.
Today we're talking about tech support call, explaining computer issues and restarting routers, so let's keep it simple, natural, and useful.
Oh, the classic. It's a situation almost everyone has faced, and it can be especially tricky when you're trying to explain things in English.
Absolutely. We want to keep it simple, natural, and super useful for you. We're on day 9 of our journey, and today, we're going to explore a moment of modern-day crisis.
That's right. Our friend Alex experienced this just yesterday. Picture this. Alex was right in the middle of preparing a really important work presentation. It was due first thing this morning, so Alex was working late into the evening.
Oh no, the pressure. I can already feel the stress building.
Exactly. Alex had charts, graphs, important data, everything was perfectly laid out. The presentation was almost finished, just needed to send it to a colleague for a final check.
So, Alex was feeling good, almost done, probably thinking about relaxing soon?
Precisely. Alex was about to hit send on that crucial email, feeling a real sense of accomplishment. And then, nothing.
Oh, the suspense. What happened? Did the computer crash?
Worse, Ava. Much, much worse. The internet connection just vanished. Poof. Gone.
Oh, no. Not the internet. That's like the ultimate modern-day crisis, especially when you're on a deadline. I'd be panicking.
Alex was definitely close to it. First, Alex thought, maybe it's just my computer. So, Alex tried restarting the laptop. Still nothing.
Smart move, always try the simplest fix first. But if the internet's gone, restarting the computer won't bring it back.
Right. Then Alex checked the Wi-Fi icon, and it showed no connection. Alex even tried checking the cables, wiggling them a bit, hoping for a miracle.
I've done that. The desperate cable wiggle. Did it work?
Sadly, no. The internet decided to take an unexpected, unannounced vacation. So, Alex had to do the one thing nobody really wants to do.
Make a call to the dreaded tech support?
You got it. Alex had to call tech support.
Ah, tech support. What exactly does that mean, Andrew, for our listeners who might not be familiar?
Well, tech support is the department or team of people whose job it is to help you with technical problems. Like when your computer isn't working, or your internet is down, or your phone is acting strange.
So, if my brand new smart TV suddenly stops showing pictures, I would call the TV company's tech support?
Precisely. Or if your printer won't print, even though it has paper and ink, you call printer tech support. They're the problem solvers for all things electronic.
Got it. So, Alex was calling their internet provider's tech support. That sounds like a nerve-wracking situation for anyone, especially when English isn't your first language, and you're already stressed about a deadline.
It really is. Alex felt a bit nervous, not just about the internet, but about trying to explain the problem clearly in English. Alex took a deep breath, dialed the number, and then waited.
Oh, the waiting. With that terrible hold music, I bet.
You know it. Alex was on hold for what felt like an eternity, listening to some elevator music, getting more and more anxious. Finally, a voice answered.
A real human voice. What was the first thing Alex said?
The first thing Alex said, trying to sound calm, was, "Hello, my internet is down."
My internet is down. That's a very common and direct phrase, isn't it?
Yes, it is. When your internet is down, it means it's not working, it's offline, it's completely disconnected. It's a simple way to state the problem clearly.
So, if a website isn't loading, or an app isn't connecting, I could say, this website is down. Or, the app seems to be down.
Exactly. Or, the company's servers are down today, so we can't access our files. It means it's not functioning as it should. It's a quick way to communicate a big problem.
Okay, so Alex says, my internet is down. What happened next? Did the tech support person immediately know what to do?
The tech support person, who sounded very calm and professional, started asking questions, trying to figure out what was wrong. They said, "Okay, I understand. Let's try to troubleshoot this."
Troubleshoot this. That sounds like a fancy, technical way to say, fix it. Is it?
It's a bit more specific, Ava. To troubleshoot means to identify and fix problems, especially technical ones, by systematically checking for faults or errors. It's about finding the asterisk cause of the issue, not just putting a band-aid on it.
So, it's like being a detective for technology? You're looking for clues to solve the mystery of why it's not working.
That's a great way to put it. You're systematically investigating. For example, I need to troubleshoot why my car isn't starting. Means I'll check the battery, the fuel, the engine, step by step.
Ah, I see the difference. So, they were trying to troubleshoot Alex's internet problem, going through a process to find the root cause.
Right. And the very first thing the tech support person asked Alex to do, the universal first step in tech support, was, "Can you please restart your router?"
Restart the router. That's always the first step, isn't it? It's almost a joke how often they ask that.
Always. It's the magic button for many simple issues. But for someone unfamiliar with the term, or feeling stressed, like Alex, it can be a bit confusing. Alex wasn't quite sure what a router was, or how to restart it.
Oh, I can totally imagine that feeling. You're on the phone, trying to understand, you're already stressed, and you don't want to sound silly by admitting you don't know what a router is.
Exactly. Alex hesitated for a moment, picturing all sorts of strange devices. Then, Alex bravely said, "I'm not sure what that is. Could you walk me through it?"
Walk me through it. I love that phrase. It sounds so polite and helpful. It's perfect for when you need clear instructions.
It is. To walk someone through something means to explain or guide them through a process step by step, in a clear and easy to understand way. It's asking for a detailed explanation.
So, if I'm learning a new recipe, and it has complicated steps, I could ask my friend, "Can you walk me through the steps for this cake?"
Perfect example. Or, the manager will walk us through the new software next week, so don't worry if you don't understand it yet. It means they will guide you, patiently.
That makes so much sense. It's a great way to get help without feeling overwhelmed. So, the tech support person started to walk Alex through restarting the router.
Yes. They said, first, locate your router. It's usually a small box, often black or white, with several blinking lights on it. It's probably near where your internet cable comes into your home.
Okay, so Alex is looking for this mysterious box. Probably feeling a bit of pressure, scanning the room. Was it easy to find?
Not at first. Alex had it tucked away behind the TV, under a stack of old magazines. It took a moment of searching, and Alex had to move a few things.
Oh, of course. They're always hidden. I can picture Alex rummaging around, getting a little more flustered.
Definitely. But Alex found it. Then the tech support person said, "Great. Now, I need you to unplug it from the power outlet."
Unplug it. Simple enough, but important to know the exact action.
Yes. To unplug something means to remove its plug from the electrical socket, disconnecting it from power. It's a very common and useful verb.
So, if my phone charger is still in the wall, even when my phone isn't connected, I should unplug it to save energy?
That's a good habit. Or, don't forget to unplug the toaster after use for safety. It's about disconnecting from the electricity.
So Alex carefully unplugged the router, making sure not to pull out the TV cable by mistake.
Exactly. Alex double-checked, then pulled the right one. And then what? The magic happens immediately?
Not quite magic yet. The tech support person then said, "Okay, now give it a minute, then plug it back in."
Give it a minute. I hear people say that often. It's not always exactly 60 seconds, is it?
No, it's more of an idiom. It means to wait for a short period of time, usually around a minute, before doing the next thing. It's a way of saying, wait a moment, or be patient for a short while.
So, if I'm waiting for a computer program to load, and it's taking a bit longer than usual, I could say, just give it a minute, it'll probably load soon.
Exactly. Or, the water is boiling, just give it a minute to cool down before you drink your tea. It's a polite way to ask for a brief pause.
So, Alex waited, probably counting to 60 in their head, maybe even pacing a little, feeling the clock tick on that presentation deadline.
The suspense. I'd be so anxious.
Then, Alex plugged the router back in. And the tech support person said, "Okay, now we need to wait for the lights to come back on. Sometimes it takes a little while for everything to reconnect."
That's the most anxious part, isn't it? Waiting to see if it worked, watching those little lights blink.
Alex was feeling a mix of hope and frustration at this point. The lights started blinking again, one by one, slowly, like a little light show. Alex watched them intently.
And was the internet working? Did the lights all turn green?
After another minute, the tech support person asked, "Okay, Alex, can you try opening a website now? Maybe google.com?" Alex quickly opened the laptop, typed in the address. And guess what?
It was back up and running. Please tell me it was.
You got it. The internet was back up and running. Alex could see the Google homepage, clear as day.
Back up and running. That's a fantastic phrase for something that's fixed and working again after a problem.
Yes. When something is back up and running, it means it's fully operational and working correctly after a period of being broken, offline, or out of order.
So, if my car was in the garage for repairs for a few days, I could say, "My car is finally back up and running, I can drive it again."
Perfect example. Or, after the update, the computer system is back up and running, and everyone can log in again. It implies a return to normal function.
What an immense relief for Alex. I can almost feel the tension leaving Alex's shoulders.
Oh, Alex definitely let out a huge sigh of relief. The deadline was saved. The presentation could be sent.
A sigh of relief. That's a beautiful image, isn't it? It perfectly captures that feeling.
It is. A sigh of relief is a sound you make, often a deep exhale, when you suddenly feel less worried, less stressed, or less anxious about something that was causing you concern.
So, if I finish a really difficult exam, and I think I did well, I might let out a big sigh of relief.
Absolutely. Or, when the plane landed safely after a bumpy flight, everyone on board gave a collective sigh of relief. It's that moment of stress just melting away.
That moment of stress just melting away. So Alex's internet was working, the presentation was sent, and the call with tech support ended.
Yes, and Alex felt incredibly proud. Not just because the internet was fixed, but because Alex managed to communicate through a tricky, stressful situation entirely in English.
That's a huge win. It's not just about understanding the words, but having the confidence to ask questions, follow instructions, and navigate a real-life problem.
Exactly. Alex realized that even if you don't know every single technical word, you can still get the hang of things by asking for clarification and being persistent.
Get the hang of something. That's a really useful one for language learners.
It really is. To get the hang of something means to learn how to do something, especially after some practice or initial difficulty. It implies a process of learning and becoming more skilled.
So, after a few more calls to tech support, Alex might really get the hang of explaining computer problems in English?
Precisely. Or, it took me a while, but I'm finally getting the hang of playing the guitar. My fingers don't hurt as much now. It's about improving with experience.
That's such a great takeaway for Alex. It's about persistence and not being afraid to try, even when it's challenging.
And about staying calm under pressure. It's so important to keep your cool in those moments, even when you're facing a deadline and your internet is gone.
Keep your cool. I like that advice. It's not just for tech support calls, is it?
Not at all. To keep your cool means to remain calm and composed, especially in a difficult, stressful, or frustrating situation. It's about not letting your emotions take over.
So, even if the internet is down and you have an important deadline, you should try to keep your cool and think clearly?
That's the goal. Panicking rarely helps. Or, when the argument started, she managed to keep her cool and find a peaceful solution, instead of yelling.
That's a skill for life, not just for tech support calls. It sounds like Alex really grew from this experience.
Absolutely. Alex learned that even when faced with technical jargon and a bit of uncertainty, staying calm, asking direct questions, and being patient can help you understand and resolve almost any problem.
It's a real confidence booster, facing a challenge like that and coming out on top, with your internet fixed and your presentation sent.
It is. And it shows that every conversation, even a tech support call, is an opportunity to practice and improve your English, and to learn new phrases.
I think Alex's experience today reminds us that it's okay to not know everything, but it's important to be brave enough to ask for help and clarification.
Definitely. That's how we learn and grow, both in language and in life. And now Alex knows exactly what a router is.
And how to restart it. So, Alex is now happily back online, probably finishing that important project and maybe even celebrating a little.
I hope so. And feeling a little more confident for the next unexpected tech challenge that comes along.
What a great story, Andrew. It really highlights how practical English skills can be, even in those everyday, slightly stressful situations.
It certainly does, Ava. Let's quickly recap some of the fantastic phrases we heard today, so our listeners can remember them.
First, we had tech support, the people who help you with technical problems.
Then, my internet is down, meaning it's not working or is offline.
We also learned troubleshoot this, which means to identify and fix problems systematically.
And if you need guidance or a detailed explanation, you can ask someone to walk me through it, meaning to explain step by step.
When disconnecting from power, you unplug it.
And to wait for a short period, you give it a minute.
When something is working again after a problem, it's back up and running.
And that wonderful feeling of relief after a stressful situation is a sigh of relief.
To learn how to do something, especially after some practice, is to get the hang of something.
And finally, to stay calm and composed in a difficult situation, you keep your cool.
Fantastic phrases for everyday situations, especially those tricky ones that pop up when you least expect them.
We hope Alex's story helps you feel more prepared and confident for your own unexpected tech adventures, or any situation where you need to explain a problem in English.
Remember, it's okay to ask questions and take things step by step. That's how you learn and improve.
We really appreciate you listening. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please like this video.
Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our daily English practice episodes.
And leave a comment below with your favorite phrase from today, or tell us about a time you had to call tech support.
Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases one more time.
Pick one or two expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
Thank you for listening today. We hope this mini story helped you practice real English in a practical, relatable scenario. Bye for now.
You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.